I was sent to Afghanistan, to Kabul, Afghanistan, as part of the headquarters staff for ISAF, the International Security Assistance Force, helping the Afghans fight the Taliban and build up their infrastructure and security forces.
3 deployments. I was originally in 2000, 2001. We went to, with 10th Mountain Division, we went to Kosovo. 2003, 2004, we went to Afghanistan. Came back, and then I was hit when we went to Iraq in 2006, 2007.
In Afghanistan, I was in an IED explosion. I was standing on the road when it went off.
I missed my leg, left leg above the knee.
My hip was broken, as well as my back, and several other injuries.
When I'm on deployment, I mainly worry about their concerns for me and worrying about me. I know they worry a lot.
So we'd been coming to Capitol for a little while. We got the family down here. A friend of mine told me about our military kids. In that, like I said, I wouldn't be here.
When our men and women are deployed overseas on their mission, they are trained for the job that they are going to be doing, and they have the unit of support. What the families back home don't have is that support in their communities. Our military kids tries to fill that gap by identifying ways that we can support their children during that time of deployment or while they recover from the wounds of war. Our way of being able to support them is to keep the children engaged in wholesome activities that distracts them or refocuses their attention on something positive during that time.
Our military kids helped me get to play lacrosse. So.
While my husband's deployed, my top priorities are keeping his kids happy and healthy.
Lacrosse helped me because it kept me a little busier and I didn't worry as much about him being gone, so it really did help me.
Having some outlets outside of our little community and parish.
Just making sure that they had enough to do.
Our military kids provides my boys with the opportunity to do things like swim lessons for miles, which are very costly otherwise.
So if not for our military kids, our kids wouldn't be able to do those extra things.
Our military kids provided funding for camps and events that my kids got to go to, and they really loved them. And when they're busy and they're not worrying about stuff, and everything's good.
They've given us money to be able to do sports and to learn.
We would go without a lot to make it happen, but our military kids has helped us from going without.
Our military kids grants cover the usual sports such as baseball, softball, basketball, martial arts, the fine arts, which is dance and music, tutoring, STEM programs.
The grants from our military kids allowing us to kind of continue coming to Capitol as a family and keep everything going.
My advice to any veterans out there, and especially those transitioning or searching for something, is that it's okay to look for help.
You're so used to taking care of other people and to doing your mission that you can forget to ask for help. And so it's phenomenal that there are organizations out there like Our Military Kids that actually are saying thank you. And they're saying, we're here to help you. Let us take some of this off your shoulders. We can help you take care of your kids. We can make things fun for them. We can make it where you don't have to worry about this.
It's one thing that we're allowed or we're able to do as a family, one leg or not.
It's really nice to have some people that, they're like, we're just gonna have fun and not worry about what's going on.
My favorite sport is basketball, and I also like being funny. Practicing jiu-jitsu at Capitol makes me feel calm.
Some of my hobbies is probably drawing and sketching, singing, and playing lacrosse, because I can.
Our grant program not only helps the child get engaged in an activity, but it recognizes them for their service and sacrifice and helps to connect them with their military parent in that way.
Without our military kids, I think the time for my wife and children would have been tougher.
Our military kids, it's almost like a thank you to the kids that, the military's taking your parents away for a little bit, but you know what? Thank you. We're going to do this for you.